What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the HOI4 Random Powers game. We are back for our second time around with each power, whereas the British Empire. So finally, last video we saw the completion of what we set in motion in episode 1 of this very series as the British Empire took power. The problem is they're a bit weak now, very low manpower, but Hubert Dundas has made that, what a name, has made it in charge. There's a lot of things going on in the world, kind of crazy stuff, so we'll just respond to what we have to, but I don't think we'll be doing any fighting. Italy, as soon as I left, rejoined the Axis. What was the point in me even trying? Now look at the Axis. That is just terrifying. The Allies, who aren't very strong, are just being obliterated in the middle. I don't think it's long now. I imagine the German AI, as soon as I've left, will very soon attack the Soviet Union. That war with Italy I tried to set up at the end isn't going to happen. And yep, there we go. War with the Soviet Union. Germany breaks Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. And Republican Italy. Mussolini is gone. Costanzo Presbitero, what a name that is now in charge of Republican Italy. That might change things. But obviously it didn't with the state of Japan. So I wouldn't expect it all. Okay, we're going into war. Italy, Germany, the Soviet Union. Finland joined the Axis. Why would you attack Finland? Oh my god. How has this affected everything? These have all just... Oh no, German-Soviet war. This is not good. German, Malaya, British Empire. They haven't called me in just yet. Wait, they just called me in. I said yes. Whatever. They've still got more than enough. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Finland has joined as our ally in the other war. There's a justification from Norway on me. I'm not going to worry about that. All the wars just merged into one giant World War II, didn't they? Yet the Italian-Greek War is now everything. The Allies and the Comintern are fighting in the same side. It all merged somehow. Even the Guangxi clique got in there. Okay, well that changes things. So to win, they now need to... The Axis basically need to get rid of South Africa. So the Soviet Union, that's it. They just need to capitulate South Africa and the Soviet Union. For the Allies' Comintern to win, they need to capitulate Italy, the Siamese Empire, the British Empire, the German Reich, the State of Japan, Manchukuo, and Finland. And apparently Legionnaires Bulgaria just formed, which is pretty cool. But either way, they're all now just one war. I don't know how I can even... I swear, I must have started going down. Oh no, it's because they're new. Do we now flip Britain away from nationalism again? I feel like we can't do that. They're already broken. Let's leave military research grants. It looks like this game's direction has been solely sorted out. We know where it's going now. I think there's not much more I can do to save these nations. I released Pakistan, which was pretty cool. That's like the most I'm proud of in the last episode. But yeah, I mean, even democratic Japan and democratic Italy just give no chill. They're just, yeah, let's still go to war. Who cares about ideology, right? That's not what it's about. The US is going... Let's see what path... Well, I don't know what path the US are going down. And there's too much. Joint Planning Committee. Okay, so they're going to do something soon. I mean, that's clearly what's going on. War Plan Black. German Reich. War Plan White is Soviet Union. This is Japan. Oh no, that's British Empire, which is possible. Exist? We do exist. Oh, but they can't do anything till 1942. On 1 o'clock on the 1st of January. Oh, after 1942. Ah, okay. Okay, no worries. There's still time. The liberation of... See, I saw something you guys didn't see, and that was how many divisions the Soviets had. And I don't know if they bought enough time, or they've just... Something I did them really well, but I believe they have actually got the most divisions. And by most, I mean twice as much as Germany. And maybe the Axis isn't gonna... I mean, this is gonna be incredible. This is gonna be an interesting end. I mean, it may... I don't wanna, you know, predict anything just yet, but it's possible that this could be one of the coolest surprises ever. Like, what a comeback it would be if we were to see the Allies win. I mean, like I said, they've got to capitulate so many people. They're not even called the it's the Allies Comintern Alliance, I guess. If France was to flip right now and leave the French alliance, that would be bad. I've got to say it would be bad, because as this episode I am part of that axis. It is not good that Germany is being pushed back. I mean, Warsaw already liberated. Berlin. Maybe Germany's made a grave mistake. I mean, Hitler is losing his power. 29% democratic. I did set one thing in motion at least. Hitler's now losing power. It could be a sad end. And Hungary just... Oh, Hungary capitulated to Germany. Wait, the United States is here. I think helping the Soviet Union. France is also here helping the Soviet Union. They're winning. This is incredible. Are you at war with Japan? You are. Okay, this is what they're up against. They have to capitulate so much this, but... See, it's possible. South Africa is going to be safe in Africa, and they're already... Look like they might start to make some progress against the Empire, which isn't good, while I'm playing as them. Romania has capitulated. Romania? I don't know who to, but apparently the Soviet Union did the job. There's still this Yugoslavian mess. What the hell? Dutch Reich. It's not... It's close. It's close to Dutch Reich. It's just the Dutch Reich instead. But, you know, starting a rocket program. Whoa! They're like 1940s North Korea here. It's just the Netherlands. Oh, maybe I should have invaded... Imagine if I'd invaded France in the last episode as Germany. Imagine how screwed the AI would be right now. I feel like they would definitely... Yep, they are definitely losing. I want to see this on... Obviously, the numbers are going to be a bit messed up. It's going to show all the German losses. But that's probably a good thing. So, even our Germany. Germany have lost 165,000. The Soviet Union have lost 269,000. But look at this. 166 to 445 divisions. Because that's so accurate. But we do know that Germany has 167. So even if the Soviet Union have the lowest possible number, they must be doing pretty... They must have a lot. And yeah, I mean... Okay. Well, the Axis is not doing as well as thought. I mean, overall it's not... It's 1% in favour of the Soviet Union and friends. But this is incredible. Obviously it's hinging on so many things. I think France could change things. Also the US will change things. And the US will have a tough choice to make. Because the Axis is a mix of democratic and fascist, and obviously Germany might yet go, and the Yugoslavian Confederate... Oh my goodness. I was not expecting this. Germany is falling. I didn't start the timer, so I have no idea how long this could be. It's even going to be... It's probably going to be a really long video, because I'm not going to notice when to stop. But the Soviet Union, even with a failure of an invasion of Finland... Oh, something's happening. Oh no, it's not. Okay, I thought something was happening. The game sort of froze a little bit. Do you imagine France just stays out of war forever? I extended the Maginot Line, and that keeps them at peace forever. The Germans still have plenty of divisions over here. The problem is Berlin is kind of in their sights right now. Oh, Bulgaria's back, but they're now red instead of green. Okay, this is worrying. I mean, there's not much I can do right now as the British Empire. I'm sure I could like contribute some of my 20 divisions or so. But I think they'd be better used here. Because Hitler messed up. He is messed up. Adolf... See, when I was in charge of Germany, they were on top of the world. They had everything. The Axis was giant. They'd just taken over all of India. Which is still... I think capitulating Japan is going to be the problem with this war. And obviously the British Empire, when I'm not in charge. That's going to be the problem if the Allies stroke Comintern are to win in this war. But this was unexpected. I had a worry Germany were just going to pile on through, take Moscow, and that would have been it at that point. But France hasn't even... France are just chilling in their own faction and having a good time on their own, which is quite impressive. I mean, they haven't even bothered to invite anybody else. Like, you don't want to invite anybody else? I'm going to try and make any friends. Doesn't look like it. Just doesn't look like it. Okay, I'm going to try and save the Axis now, because it looks like I'm going to have to save them now. Denmark, no. Sweden, no. Norway, EU, no. I'm trying to find people that might want to become fascist, basically. Turkey, excellent. Let's boost the fascist party popularity over there. We just basically want to find people that might consider joining to save the day. Fascists, and finally one more. We need to find somebody else. I'm basically just trying to find as many last-minute Axis members as I can to save the day. Well, at least keep it going, because I thought it was going very one-sided. It turns out it's not. This has been... I'm so surprised right now. It's unbelievable that this is happening. Well, the US isn't going to go fascist, are they? Any of you South Americans? Oh, Brazil. Let's see if we can get Brazil. I don't know. They might bring some resources. I don't know. Might really bring anything. Pakistan, you're new, but no. Afghanistan is almost communist. Oh, let's see if we can get an Iran as well. I'm basically using all of Britain's political power, which I kind of feel bad for, but it doesn't matter. Attritional containment. I don't think there's much attrition going on. Oh my goodness, that is Berlin. That is Berlin. That is Berlin. The Soviet Union is going to win. Just like that. This whole series we've been building up to what will stop Germany due to George's mistakes. And apparently all it takes is one Joseph in a defensive war being backed up by Mexico. Oh, Bulgaria is back again as regular Bulgaria in the fullest. Even though I didn't realise they're gone, but they are back. Oh, the little democratic Yugoslavia that tried is about to disappear too. But let's see how things change now, because Italy, it's going to be a weird peace deal, because obviously a lot of the nations are already, I think we might even just see a random loads of communist countries pop up. I mean, French Commune. It's going to be a weird peace deal at the end. Like, I don't think it's going to be so much. Maybe you guys predicted this would all happen. Who knows? But, we'll wait and see. But yeah, Mexico, apparently, how are you communists? How is communism winning in Mexico? Can I just point this out? Non-aligned, 16% democratic, 40% fascist. Am I just reading something here, or is it broken? Did Pakistan get this too? They did. They got Bangladesh. Okay. Just to trigger as many people as possible. There you go. But they didn't get this because Japan, bloody Japan. Seriously? Okay, you're now 64% democratic. You sure you don't want to, like, figure a way out of this war? Okay, it's going 2% in favour of the defenders. Hungary and Yugoslavian Confederation have capitulated, as well as Greece. But other than that, war contribution, the Soviet Union, I bet it's like 88%. Italy 31, German Reich 43, Yugoslavia 14. It's quite an even, I wouldn't say even actually, but it's quite, in terms of numbers, I mean, it's quite even. See, there's only sort of the Soviet Union carrying one team of sort of minors here against the super team of Britain, Italy, Germany and Japan. But, you know, hey-ho, it's been good fun. Yep, South Africa is slowly making progress in the British Empire. Like I said, I'm just here to make decisions. I'm not... Oh, Germany. Germany just attacked Denmark. Denmark joined the Allies. Germany just sped up their own death. And Norway just joined the Allies too. Hitler, you really don't know what's good for you. I mean, if I'd have been like any episodes earlier, he wouldn't be in charge to have invaded Scandinavia. It's 51%. I think Germany might just split into like a civil war in a minute when it hits like a bit closer. And we might just see the most random stuff go down. But this is not good for France, and well, we'll see what Italy does. I mean, I'm not putting a lot of faith in Italy. Obviously, Japan might still... I mean, Japan might be invading from the east, although it doesn't seem to be that way just yet. I mean, Japan never invaded China. I just thought I'd point that out. So they are going to be stronger than usual, I imagine. There was never a war with China. The fall of Berlin. The Soviet bear is growing. Yes, it is. How close is Germany to capitulation right now? Oh, they're 30% towards capitulation. Okay. There's still a long way to go. But Berlin has fallen. And the Axis will be surprised. Mongol military government just fell. I don't know who to. I imagine... Oh, okay, Japan's trying now. I don't know who that was or who it fell to. I didn't read it. I imagine it was just like an Axis part of Mongolia. So, Soviet Union are bullying Finland. Norway and... Oh, Denmark is gone. Germany, why are you focusing on destroying Copenhagen? That's probably their new plan for a new home. But that's going to be it for this episode. Sorry if the length is a bit messed up. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment. Next episode, we'll be playing as Italy. So, God, I'm going to try not to die, basically. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.